try to come out of here with a win today. We'll be back here shortly. As I said, we'll get starting lineups here. As I said, for those, that sounds like the audio is a little bit off there, but starting lineups soon to come.
Welcome to Big Bear Ice Arena for today's matchup between the Denver East Angels and the Grandview Wolves. Here's your starting lineup for the Grandview Wolves. Starting at forward, number 13, Kaylee Weaver. Starting at forward, number 26, Hunter Simmons. Starting at forward, number 4, Brannick Sylvester. Starting at defense, number 8, Tommy Wu. Starting at defense, number 14, Elliott Sagan. And in goal, number 31, Braxton Blythe. And now, for your starting lineup for your Denver East Angels. At forward, number 8, Nolan Darlington. Starting at forward, number 5, Peter Galambos. Starting at forward, number 14, Drew Ennis. Starting at defense, number 22, Taylon Bennett. Starting at defense, number 20, Quentin Gruber. And between the pipes, number 31, Barrett Smithberger. Now, if everyone would please rise, stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
So welcome back, starting lineups just announced here at Big Bear Ice Arena for this matchup. Matchup between your Wolves and the Denver East Angels.
Let's play some hockey.
As I mentioned before, we are at the end of the ice here. Despite Big Bear being the Wolves' home rink, it is also East's home rink. We are on the north rink, their home sheet here. So we are technically the away team today for this this Tuesday night matchup. Couple known scratches today. No Emilio today. No Will Saunders, I believe. We do get a Holden back. Yeah. Team trying to sort a few things out here. We've got a Lloyd below the deck here shaking the thing. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Looks like some backup goalie confusion here. We did We did have Noah here called up to play some goalie for as a backup to Braxton with the injury to Lincoln. And it looks like there was some confusion there, so we're coach trying to get them squared away, set for this starting lineup. So a little bit of delay here, but we will get it all sorted and figure it out. Ready at center ice here. Puck is down, one into the neutral zone. Hunter's going to give chase right in front of the Grandview bench. That's going to be chipped down deep by East. Hustling into the corner, chipped all the way around by Tommy behind Braxton. Up to the point, out into the circles, taken away there by Elliott. Elliott's on the fly. He's looking for a lane. Comes around. Yes. And we've got a whistle here. Not sure why. Sorry. Trying to get a couple things sorted here to help coach out, so bear with me really quick here. I will be back with you momentarily. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Braxton's short of net guard. Got to get that out of the locker room here so he can keep playing. Pass down in the slot, broken up there by Elliott. He tips it down to the far wall where Hayden's going to pick that up. Shot on. Braxton will paddle that to the side. And Tommy gives chase with his man. Near wall, this side. Big hit there by Caleb. Caleb chips it down to Tommy. Tommy trying to get around one man. Can't do so. East in possession behind the net. Out in front, right in front, wide open, and that's going to be a goal. Glove side on Braxton. Not sure how that player ended up wide open in the center of basically the crease there, but as such, your Wolves have gone down 1-0 here with 15:35 left in the first period. Not much Braxton can do in a situation like that. Man standing literally just feet in front of him. Face off at center ice here. Puck is down. That's going to be won by Kalen and chipped up to the offensive blue line, but back to center ice it comes. Now Kalen with possession. He's going to dump it deep, give chase. Behind the East net there. East wraps it around, giving it up to the man up ahead. Now moving across the blue line defensive zone. Shot on here. Blocker saved by Braxton. Tries to corral it, can't do so. Kalen able to send that out, and that's going to be tipped down and bounce up and over Braxton. 2-0. For East. Phenomenal tip out in front of the net there, just at the top of the circles, which deflected that puck straight down, and it bounced up and over for East's second goal here. So you knew this team was going to come out on the attack. They've been a fairly high-ranked team for a long time now. Puck down. Center ice. Quinn Simmons is going to give chase, chip that up to the neutral zone. It's going to go all the way through. Arms up for icing, and we'll get a whistle. Face off to Braxton's right. Puck is down, and giving chase there is Quinn. Quinn's going to chip it up the wall. East is going to bring this around behind Braxton, look for an outlet. He'll take it to the near dot, look for a lane through the slot, can't find it. Good sticks there by your Wolves, now to the near circle. Puck chipped down behind the goal to a waiting East player. He'll look for an outlet there. Stick handles around, can't quite get it past Quinn. He'll chip it up to the blue line, which trickles into center ice. Kalen Weber giving chase there. Gets it across, down deep behind the East net, and he will give chase. Now East coming back the other direction through center ice. That puck's going to come back to the center dot, taken away there by Abe. Abe not able to chip it all the way up, but he's got help from Lucas. Lucas up into the neutral zone, right in front of the Wolves bench. A bunch of guys changing, a lot of confusion there, but the puck comes out to East. And coming back the other way. Across the blue line now. Turns direction, sees at the top of the circle, comes down into the middle of the slot, near circle, down and reverses direction, finds his man top of the far circle, looking for a pass, can't find it across. That puck's going to be up and cleared by Drake. Wolves looking for the rest of that change to happen. It does so. East goalie slows that puck up, bringing it back out from behind the net is East through center ice now, where Drake pokes at it, and it is able to hold it up just enough for an offsides call against East with 13:37 left in the first period. Face off near dot neutral zone to the left in your living room. Puck won back by East. They'll bring it through center ice, and they'll content to wrap it all the way around, where Lucas is going to give chase. Up to the point now, all the way across D-to-D pass, misses one man, still not able to get it out as Grandview, reverses direction on the far corner. Looking for a man at the top of the circles. Big hit there by Tommy, bodies his man off. Caleb comes away with the puck, fans on it partially, but Drake is able to tip that into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass now for East. Looking up, finds man streaking, great stick work there by Tommy, prevents the pass. East has to trip touch back up and reverse direction. Gets by one man for East, shot on post and up and out here to the near circle, up to the point, wraps it all the way around, goes in behind the net. That's Lucas giving chase on his man, trying to body him up, take away the puck, work to the slot, backhand attempt, covered up there by Braxton, and he'll get a face-off. Couldn't get much on the backhand shot in the slot. Good job by the Wolves there to keep the sticks on the puck. 12:41 left, 2-0 is for East. Face-off's going to be right here in your living room. Holden stepping in now. Puck is down. East wins that one to the point, up to the blue line. He's going to walk down, take a shot, tip down and wide of Braxton, glove side. Puck into the far corner. Quinn battling with his man down there, looking for some help. Shot, and we are going to have another goal with 12:27.
Scores backwards.
3-0 to East. That's all we can find. It's Jamie's. Face off at center ice. Kalen's going to lean in, try to win that one. It goes all the way down into the East zone. Giving chase now, Granick and Kalen on the forecheck. Wrapped all the way back around, reverse direction by East. Up to the point. Good step in there by Quinn, looks like. Keeps that puck in the zone. Now East looking to come back the other way. Just sends a Hail Mary pass. That should be icing. And for some reason, it's waved off. But Elliott there to retrieve the puck. He's going to reverse directions, look for an outlet. Gets past one man, look head up. Tips that high off Hunter's shoulder and reverse the other direction is East. And in possession of the puck. Up to the point now, top of the circles, long shot on. Right in Braxton's mask. He stops that, it comes out. Second shot wide on the rebound. Up to East at the blue line. Holding there, top of the circles, trying to trickle down to the dots. Right in the slot, shot on. Blocked by Elliott off the boot. That hurt. He's stung. He needs to get off the ice. Need a stoppage here. That puck's down in the middle there of the slot. Hunter needs to look for an icing. Can't quite get it. That puck's still not out of the zone. Chipped all the way down. Elliott able to get onto his skate and limp all the way to the box. He's struggling still, though. Hunter fans on that partially. Puck is up, not out. And walking to the center of the ice is East. He's going to take a long shot. Braxton rebound, chipped out. Second attempt doesn't go. And now Kalen able to chip that to neutral zone. Elliott flexing the foot on the bench. That was a wonderful block, but he paid the price for it, that's for sure. Walking right down in. Good block there by Quinn. Quinn played a great game last game. Shot on there, blocked by Brannick. He's going to give chase. One-on-one now here. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be East. Hard on the forecheck is Brannick, and coming back through the neutral zone is the other direction is East. Down to the low circle here. Behind the net. Passes up to the far circle, top side. Down low. Puck right out in front to Braxton's right. Puck's hit high up into the air, comes right in front of us here. Center of the ice, blue line, walking in, shot on, glove saved by Braxton, and he will hold on for a whistle. 10:31 left in this first period. A lot of pace to this game for East right now. Your Wolves not quite keeping up, that is for sure. As we stand, your shot totals are 13-0 in favor of East with a 3-0 lead. East mishandles the puck there, attempting the shot. That's going to be wrapped short side, tipped on the pad by Braxton, and he'll give a windmill for fun. Why not, he says. 10:24 here left in the first period. Face off, far dot, Braxton's right, puck down, up to the East. They're going to work D to D across the blue line. Intercepted by the center there. He's going to come high circle, far side, shot on the ice, leg pad saved by Braxton. He'll send it to the corner. Now Tommy reverses direction. He's got Lucas waiting on the other side. He's got to get up and out. Can't quite chip that, and East is still in possession of the puck. Tommy now giving chase. He's going to try to chip high up off the glass, and it will go out of play. Into the walkway. Tuesday game, obviously a little bit weird. We've had all weekend games but this one. I'm not sure if this is a makeup or why, but either way, we're here back at Big Bear. Face off down. Holden trying to win that one. Can't do so. East wins that one straight back. Dances around one man. Dances around two man. Walking down low. Pass across. Didn't quite connect. And East in possession. Goal line extended. Now pressed up against the boards near side here. Aid giving chase. Can't do so. East player backhand in on Braxton. That goes off the logo of the chest. Holden mishandles. Taken away there by East and back in the other way. In the slot, looking for a lane. Through one legs. Braxton sees a puck, tries to cover, and is able to do so and get a whistle. A little bit soft on some of those clears for sure. This game has been played backwards by your Wolves to this point, which is, in the sport of hockey, not optimal, I understand. 9:32 left in the first period. Kalen Weaver in to take the face off. He will win it back to Tommy. Tommy tries to chip it up to the neutral zone, able to do so, but East reverses direction. Walking right down the slot. That's going to be a fan-on shot. Out in the slot sits. Now tipped to the near corner. Hunter gives chase. Lifts the stick of one man. He's able to kick it around to Kai. Kai tips it along a little bit further where East is going to pick that one up as well. Now Tommy and Kalen battling, giving chase. East out into the slot. He's going to work it back to the point. Point across. Shot on long there. Tipped wide of the goal. Good job there. Bodying the man just enough to keep that puck wide, but that was very dangerous. Kalen battling in the corner, near side. He's got Kai with him. Neither of them can come out with the puck. It's under Kalen's skates. Battling still. Kicking at it. Kicking at it. Kicking at it. And reverse direction. East is going to come out of the pile with it. That puck will be tipped up to the point. Long shot coming here. Tipped in front. Goes wide to Braxton's glove side. Bounced off the back of the net. Tries a reverse pass. Puck squirts out on the opposite side. Shot out. Braxton was able to push and get out there. He's the only one that saw the puck. And able to tip that one up high over the net. Three Wolves battling in the far corner. Branick trying to chip that one up and out. Finally able to do so. He nearly finds Hunter on the fly. Packed just through his skates. Now Kalen on the help. Able to do so. He sends it down deep. East goalie tips it behind his net, and East is coming back the other direction. Now into the neutral zone. That's where Hayden is able to tip it back to center ice. East trying to set up. Now finds a man streaking through the center of the ice. Coming in. Grandview was on a change. Good stick work by Kai. Caleb takes it away. Now Elliott mans up. Good to see him back on the ice after blocking that shot. Chipped all the way down by Drake, and we are going to get an icing call with 7:50 left in the first period. Fairly defensive game so far for your Wolves, obviously, but I'd say in the last 2 or so minutes they've looked a little bit better working that puck up to the blue line. Puck is going to be down, dropped. Elliott's going to take it away, wrap it around to the far side where Hayden's going to try to give chase. Can't quite get there, but Tommy does. Hit right into the East skate. And now Caleb with the block on the skate. He's going to take off. Let's see if we can get a shot on goal here. Not able to do so. That's taken away by East. Now Hayden. Hayden up to Tommy. Tommy looking for a lane. Tries to shoot it down low. That puck's going to go wide. Grandview still in possession. Drake finds Elliott up top. Elliott down low back to Drake. It goes through him. East is going to pick it up and wrap it around to the near wall. Still in possession down in the corner. Grandview going down trying to battle, and that puck's going to come up and all the way to center ice, where East is bringing it across the blue line here. Walking to the center of the ice. Shot from distance, tipped right out in front by number 5. They've snuck a person around the net in front 3 different times now. Long shot here, another tip. That goes wide to Braxton's right. He saw that the whole way. And pressed against the wall now is Hayden. East coming out with the puck, looking for an angle shot wide of Braxton's right. He may have got a leg pad on it, not sure. East up the near wall here, walking to the center of the ice. Hassled by Caleb. Still can't control the puck. That's going to be slid along behind Braxton and reverse direction now for East to bring out near side. They'll work it down behind the net, right out in front. Man in the slot. Good save by Braxton. He'll get a body on it and able to smother that and stop this play. 6:33 left in the first period, and that was a tired-looking bunch getting skated circles around that shift towards the end there. So good for Braxton to be able to hold that, get a kill, get a whistle, get a change. Ed Mayars leaning in, trying to win this draw right in front of you. Can't do so. It's up to the point. Long shot there, tipped way out in some traffic. Nobody could find the puck. It was sitting under a player, and Grandview's able to tip that up and out. Gabe Dragon giving a hard chase. Can't quite beat his man to it. East is going to come back the other direction. Into the far dot, right across the middle. Puck down in some skates. Stretching is Braxton. Puck goes behind the net. And set into the slot, wide open there. Good stick by Jamie. Gabe Dragon's able to get that one up to the blue line, but not out. East is waiting for it. Playing pitch and catch across the blue line. Works it along the far wall. Walks right into the near far circle, Tap putt is going to go off the outside of the post. No real threat there on that shot. Taken away by Abe. Abe's going to wrap it around far near side. East is going to be waiting, and in the skates now, Gabe Dragon has it, and he's able to clear it up and out into the East zone. Back up now comes East. Good stick there by Kalen, but East is able to get it through right into the skates of Hunter. Way to get in the lane there. He wraps it all the way down behind the East goalie. He'll slow it up and continue it on for his defenseman to come back. Good hounding there by Kalen and Hunter. Both of them giving a hard forecheck here, trying to come up with the puck. East still trying to break out of the zone. Able to get by 1 man, now 2 men. Coming into the neutral zone. Grandview's got to get back on defense now. Tipped at the blue line, kept in. Onside, shot hops over the stick on the near side. No shot there. Wrapping around the back of the net comes East. East is going to look to shoot from the point there. Tipped out in front. Braxton saw it. Leg pad save near side now. Puck up to the blue line, far side. Another one big slap shot, blocked in front partially by Brannick. It's going to end up in the stick of an East player and chipped in behind Braxton. East able to take that puck away, cycling around, looking for someone on the far side. Can't find it. It goes into the corner. Will Bale give chase, chip it high into the air and out of the zone for your Wolves to be able to change. We will get an icing call now with 4:27 left in the first period. Face-off will be to Braxton's right. 3-0 the score here. Your Wolves have played a little bit tighter defense now than they started the game, that's for sure. Obviously a large hill to climb, and I believe still looking for that first shot. I will get a game sheet update for you shortly. Yes, currently sitting at 16-0 shots on goal in favor of East. Caleb Brown tries to body his man right at center ice. They come out of the pile with it. Coming in on Braxton's right, shot on. That's going to be high glove side for the 4th goal for East with 4:12 left in the first period. So the deficit for your Wolves climbing even higher now. Drake will lean in at center ice for that face-off. Puck is one down to Tommy. Tommy's going to chip it down deep to the East zone. Icing is waved off. As they say, Tommy gained the line. Thank you for that. And East will come back the other direction through neutral zone. Finds a streaker through the middle of the ice. Good stick work by Tommy. Good body work by Tommy. Puts his man on the ice, and that's able to be up and cleared by Drake. Giving chase now is Hayden, as that's on net. We'll see if they give us a shot on it. I wouldn't, but we'll see. Right up to the middle of the ice. East is able to come into the 8 zone. Onside, shot on low. Braxton closes the pillows and kicks it to the far corner. East waiting for their full change to happen into the slot near circle now. That puck's in the skates and taken away by Drake. Drake looking for an outlet, can't find it, taken away by East. And around to the far wall. Walking in now, right in the slot, shot on, and that's going to be high blocker side. Goal at 3:19. 5-0 is your score for the East Angels. Couple things to note here that are relatively important. At a 6-goal deficit, we will be on run clock. So to prevent time from flying off the clock for your Wolves, they need to put something in net and get this deficit closed. 17-1. We did get a shot on goal with the clear, so we'll take it. 17-1 is our shots. That's a win in our book. And coming into their zone is East. Good stick work by Holden. Shot on. Big leg save there by Braxton. That's going to be kicked to the corner. Up to the blue line. Chip down deep to the bottom of the circle's far side. Into the dot. Blocker save by Braxton. That's going to be sent to Elliott. Elliott's going to try to get it out. Hits it right to an East player, but he's got Abe to help, and they're able to get that in the neutral zone. Abe pushing it down the wall, giving chase now to the far corner, far side. Holden there. Good to have him back. I know he had a little bit of a knee thing going, but good to see him skating out there. East looking for a streaker. They're coming up the ice, coming in on sides, near side. Looking around to get around one man. Passes across, mishandled there, which is fortunate because he was wide open. Into the neutral zone, the puck comes. Holden trying to chip it a little bit further forward and able to do so. Gets at least 1 or 2 men changed for your Wolves. Pass across, right through the center comes East. East right down the slot. Shot on wide, the glove side of Braxton. Cycling around, looking for an outlet. Can't find one. Reverses direction. Holden and Elliott hounding now. Pushes that puck up to the point. Up from the point, looking to walk down. That's going to go right in the slot to the far dot. Far dot, shot on, out in the feet. Holden's going to take that one away. Fan on it once, fan on it twice. And East will possess the puck now. Shot towards the goal. That's blocked by Quinn. Quinn can't find it. Now he does. He's battling his man into the dot. Turnaround shot. Dipped in front of Braxton. Never got there. He saw it the whole way. And now Quinn battling hard. Hits that hard up to the near corner. Elliott's going to chip that off the ice. Weird bounce. Goes right off the back of an East player and back into their possession. And now it finally trickles off of their stick into the neutral zone so that we can get a change and they have to touch up. East working across the blue line, staying on sides, is along the far side there. Elliott catches that puck, drops it to his stick, can't quite control it though. And now the puck in possession with East. Right at center ice. Hunter giving chase, good stick work there. Man gets around him, walking in, tries to toe drag, loses the handle there. Kalen now has it. Soft chip up the walls. East is going to reverse directions. Kalen able to pick that one away. And up to defenseman. Defenseman's going to walk in, take a shot. That's tipped. Not sure it got to Braxton, but never got to the goal either, so that's good. East battling on the far circle. Brandon trying to take that away. Can't do so. Right in the slot. Shot on. Big blocker save by Braxton there. That one's going to go to the far corner where East, Grandview, and 3 Grandview players are battling for it. Right out in front. Braxton never saw the puck, and it's going to go up and over the blocker. 6-0 is your score with 33.6 seconds left in the first period. And this has gotten very quickly out of hand for your Wolves. So we will have, I guess, once it starts, run clock, unless they only do that in the third. I don't know. Might be best if they didn't, but your Wolves down 6-0. 30 seconds left in the first period. Chipped all the way down. Drake's going to give chase, and East rubs him off the puck. Coming back the other direction now. East chips that up to the near wall. And now across center ice. Walking down, right down the middle of the ice. Good job there by Caleb and Will Bale to push that man off. Looks like Caleb lost his stick, so 1 man for your Wolves without a stick. And now Lucas giving chase near corner. That's going to be sent on net. Braxton will paddle that to the side. There's your buzzer, and we will see what happens at intermission, whether we're going to get a strike or not. Current shot totals are 24-1 in favor of East. And I don't know if we're going to scrape. Looks like we are going to get a scrape. So we will be back with you shortly. Your Wolves with a big hole, 6-0. Welcome back to period 2 of this current shellacking. 24-1 are your shots, 6-0's the score in favor of East. The Wolves are going to be skating from left to right. Braxton forgot his water bottle. He'll scurry down and take up position between his pipes with a little pizzazz. Face-off's going to be at center ice. Kalen Weaver's going to lean in, try to win this one back, try to turn the tides of this game if he can. We'll see about the run clock. I don't know if that's a third period thing, second period thing. We've never really been here before. So anyway, shot on. That's going to be gloved by Braxton. He'll hold on. 25-1 is the shot total. It is indeed running. So we have a run clock here, folks. In order for your Wolves to stop that clock, they're going to need to put something in the twine. Shot on by East, and they will score on a backside pass right off the face-off. 7-0 is the score for your Wolves, or against your Wolves. And time just keeps on ticking by. Face-off down to at center ice. Chased there by Drake. East is going to wrap it around near side and turn back into their own zone, but they come out with the puck. Now working on far wall up through the circle. They're going to tap that out in front. That's going to be a goal for East. 8-0 is the score with a running clock at 15:35 left in the second period. Puck down at center ice. East in possession. They're going to pass that D to D and skate it into the Grandview zone. Tipped back to the top of the circle. Shot on, patted away by Braxton off the leg. That's going to be tipped up and not out by Grandview. Across to the far circle. Far dot, shot on. Baxter with a big leg save. That's going to come up to the blue line. Blue line shot on. Braxton gets a piece of it, goes wide, glove side. And East now in possession behind the net. They're going to send that behind, playing some catch, trying to send out front. That's blocked out in front with the stick and chipped to the slot. East walking in, man down low. He's going to look for a slot. Braxton paddles that away to the far corner and chipped up and out by your Wolves, and we will get an icing call with 14:38, 37, 36, and now 35 left in the second period.